Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruta Stunvanti Dibbaistavaihi Vedve Shangapada Krama Ponishadai Gayanti Yang Shamagaha Dhanavastita Tadgatena Manasha Pashyanti Yang Yogina Yashantang Navidu Sura Shuragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Om. Our salutations to Him who is the truth of life and existence, and whom the sages call by various names. Our salutations to Him whose glory is sung in the sacred hymns of the various scriptures of the world, but whose limitless and infinite grandeur no mortal mind can comprehend. Our salutations to Him on whom the devotees meditate in the shrine of their hearts and realize His ineffable presence in their deepest contemplations. May He illumine our understanding and prompt our minds to the path of truth and righteousness. May He reveal Himself unto our soul and dispel the gloom of delusion, fear, doubt, and darkness. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all and to the humankind. Today, our subject is why Guru. Today is in most auspicious in both ways. It is the full moon night, as also the day of what is called Guru. We call Guru Purnima. And that's why we think about our, normally a day when we think of our Guru. But actually, as we know, Guru is, as Ramakrishna used to say, Satchidananda Guru. Through our Guru, we think of the Satchidananda Guru. But the very first question, not for those who have got initiated, not for those who have accepted Guru, but for people to think about what is the need of a Guru. Why Guru? Why to? There is a human resilience against it, that a person looks like me, walks like me, eats like me, become angry, become all the human imperfections as we see from outside. Why shall we bow down my head to one such a person who is Guru? That's true. But who is the person? We are not going to bow down our head to anyone and everyone who is preaching or talking something, as Sri Ramakrishna says. It is not those are intellectual giants. We are not talking about them. Those who can speak the scriptures in varied ways, who can explain the scriptures in intricate its analysis and bringing different philosophies. If that is any intellectual man can do, but that is not the Guru. We need somebody in our life who can guide us. As Swami Brahmananda Maharaj said, that even knowing for ordinary things of life, we need some teacher. And to know about that transcendental reality which is beyond all instruments to measure, fathom, and beyond even the mind, which is most subtle instrument, beyond the ken of the mind. To reach that, do we not need any teacher? So Guru is essential in every aspect. Even jokingly we say, if you want to learn pickpocketing, you need a good Guru so that you don't get caught. So even learning any physical science, say suppose someone who wants to need driving, he needs a good we call instructor. Even cooking, we need some good guidance to be a good cook. Like that, in every aspect of life, there is a necessity and opportunity to have someone to guide. We look at the spiritual science, it is a science, and in the Upanishads it has been emphasized that we need to go to a teacher. Tad vijnanartham sa gurumeva vigachet samitpanihi shratriyam brahmanishtham. In the Upanishad, it has been said, tat vijnanartham, for knowledge of that, for knowing that truth. What is that thought? Yes, that transcendental truth, that which is Satchidananda Brahman, which pervades everywhere, which is a mystery. We look around ourselves, we don't see God anywhere. We are, because of that, we are under the spell of sorrows and suffering and miseries and all anguishes of our life. That is there. And how to know that? Tat vijnanartham. If you want, if you wish to not only know, vijnana does not mean knowing, assimilate, feel, experience. Very beautiful word. Tat vijnanartham. Tat means that. That is the ultimate truth. That is the ultimate reality. Beyond all darkness, beyond all ignorance, beyond all sorrows and suffering. That which pervades everywhere, which is the essence of our very being, essence of this earth, essence of this visible universe. Behind every existing object, that reality is there. If to know that, vijnanartham, not only knowing intellectually, but to absorb that. Vijnana means absorbing that, assimilating that into life. Every pore of body, to feel the experience of that presence of the divine. That is, you are to saw a student like that, that person, gurumevo vigachet, he will have to go to a teacher. And how to go? It's giving definite direction. Samitpanihi, with samitpani. Samit means some offering, some respectful thing, to go to a teacher to say, I surrender, I come here to learn from you. Not like, yes, hey, I come here, give me a degree, give me a stamp of Vedanta PhD in Vedanta. Yes, you come with your money, you get into admission into the university, and you need not have to respect the teacher much. It is intellectual knowledge, so it can come that way. But it's not so. Samitpani, samit means the firewood. Earlier tradition was that whenever anyone goes to a teacher with humility, so he will carry a bundle of firewood on his head. And just before the teacher he will present it. And it indicates that I want to learn from you, sir. So, but he will have to go, we are raising the question, where to go? To a Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham. Don't go to anyone and everyone because he has a big reputation, because there is a big fan. Not to that type of teacher, but defining, Upanishad is defining that it is Shrotriya who has experienced the knowledge of, at least intellectually he has understood and experienced it, and he is Brahmanishta, he is absorbed in the knowledge of Brahman. That means he is not doing a business of religion, and not a shop or shopkeeping area, and then you come here, you get by $1,000 one Brahmajnana, here you come, you get $500, here is $5,000. It is not that business. It is Sutriyam Brahmanishtam Gurum Sa Evo Abhigachet, and he will move towards that guru, that teacher, to find that teacher, we find that Shankara, he was utterly searching for spirituality. He said, where is my guru? Where is my guru? And he found the name of the guru, find that boy of 7 years old walking from the Kerala. See the Indian map, where is Kerala? And he climbed up, walked, Madhya Pradesh, and in the central zone, on the bank of Narmada, there is a holy saint, holy knower of Brahman, yogi, great yogi, Shotriyam, Brahmanishtam. He is engaged in the search of Brahman, or he has already realized the Brahman. So that type of teacher, and he made a journey and searching without food, without this. How hazardous, even now to think about that is difficult. And Shankara walked that distance, and Guru Mevo Vigacchit. And then he had the questioning for spiritual life, and then, because it was we'll talk about that, it's a great teacher and great student who is absorbed in samadhi, in totally, it is experiencing the presence of the Satchidananda in every being, every pore of the body. And Shankara approached the right student, and just one quick teaching, and that he realized the knowledge of the self. So this is the traditional way, and we find it, that it is replete in all the Upanishadic texts. Acharyavan Purusho Veda, Upanishad says, you cannot know the knowledge of the Brahman or knowledge, self-knowledge, unless you have an Acharya, a teacher. Acharyavan Purusha, that Purusha who has an Acharya, who has a real teacher, genuine teacher, is a Veda. He only knows the truth of knowledge. Katha Upanishad, we read, Ascharya Bhakta Kushalasya Labdha. If the teacher is extraordinary and the student is also very sharp and ready, there the knowledge comes. And also, contrary to that, na nareno avarena prakta esha subhigyo bhudha chintamana. No nareno avarena prakta. The same word. Vedanta teaches what? We read in the books. What is the Mahavakya? Aham Brahmasmi. We read it all the time. Tattvamasi. It is uttered by anyone and everyone will not have any effect. No narena, avarena, those are of not qualified teacher, who have not practiced himself, who does not feel a thrill when he utters this word. It is just a high-sounding word. We hear so many potato, rice, dal, fish. That's also Brahma, Atma. The same. It has no, I don't find any inspiration, any thrill, anything, just as a word. No. That type of teacher will not have any effect on the student. So, the teacher should be qualified teacher. No, nareno, avareno prakto. Esho subhigyo bahudha chintamana. And not that, oh, I got a mantra and I am meditating this way, that way, my way. No, or reading a book, I am doing all this. No, bahudha chintamana. You go on meditating and intellectually studying this, that, it will not happen. Therefore, you need a teacher there. Shankaracharya himself did that. Shankara in the Vivek Chudamani, how wonderfully he describes that what a teacher's role there. And in the Upanishad you find Yasya Deve Parabhakti, Yatha Deve Tatha Guru, Tasyaite Kutita Yartha Prakashante Mahatmana. That as one should have tremendous faith in the ultimate reality, supreme love for that, and as in the supreme reality or your chosen ideal deity, so is in your Guru. And if that type of connection comes, deep reverence and love, this loving relationship, tasya ete kuthita yartha. If that teacher says something to that type of student, then prakashante mahatmana, that truth reveals in the heart of the student then. That means it is a combination. Student and teacher should be all matched together. It's called the balance should be there. If the student has no faith in Guru and on his Guru and his words, if you see he is an ordinary guy, what it matters? So many people are talking so many things. What does it mean to me? So it has no value. First of all, faith. And also the teacher he should be practicing, or he is deepening into his experience. So experience is the best. If not, so you can have the experience, realization. People is what to find out. Yes, if you are ready, you realize soul will come in your life. As is the student, so is the teacher. So, but those who are practicing, not intellectualizing, that is the most important thing here. Kena Upanishad, we find that the disciple came, he has known so many things, but he has yet to accept and reach the knowledge of the Supreme Self. So the dialogue started, but the student then, knowing so much intellectually the scriptures, etc., he goes to the Guru and he says, Pranipateno pariprashneno sevaya. As his Gita suggests, the student went to the teacher. And then teacher, we never find anyone, all the Upanishads, that you find that there is a dialogue. Mostly, it's a student putting a question to an ideal teacher, and the teacher is responding to that. And there is deep respect and reverence, that is the connecting link. And the teacher is a practicing teacher. Therefore, there are many stories which are very apparently meaningless, but it indicates the depth of their spirituality. So, in the Kena Upanishad, we find that the student went there with pranipata, first pranam, then pariprashna, question, I want to know. Why? He will tell you. It is not like that Google search and get it nowadays. No Guru, Google is our Guru now. Google Guru. And it gives everything. You need not have to search. Really, I am surprised to see that even the things which are remotely available, now Google have, all people have added there. Really, you can find everything in the Google. So lecture preparation is easier now. You need not have to think. You only type your subject. You will see so many lectures are already coming. You can steal here and there and make your own lecture. Anyhow, so here, but we are talking serious talks from the Upanishads, which says the Guru, the Kena Upanishad, the student is going to the teacher. And the very students, how mature is the student? He has studied all these, he knows all these Mayabad, this, that, Adhyas, Apabad, this, that, he knows all these brainstorming things. It is only dull intellectualism. His first question was, he first saluted the teacher and with a load in the firewood, I am your student, please help me, suggest me, and seva, with service, to draw his attention. As I said, he will be kind enough to give me. He is not bound to give me. It's not a business. I give you $10, give me knowledge. I give 1,000, quickly give me first. Every expedition, like what we said, even you go to get some visa, you give extra money. So you can get quick within few days. So similarly, here is no such fee. Here is the fee. Devotion, love, respect, and deep recognition of the knower of truth. And he immediately went and asked that question, Kene shitang preshitang patati manaha, kena prana pratama praiti yuktaha, kene shitang bacham imam badanti, chakshu shrotram kaudevo junakti. Very first question. See what an intelligent student. How much he has absorbed the scriptures. What he said? Kena ishitang preshitang manaha. Who is behind my mind? Who is guiding my mind? And in telling my mind, patati manaha in the sense objects, with the sense organs, how my prana energy is being guided. Who is behind this prana? Who is there in my bacha, my speech? What? Who is speaking this? See, at the very student's quality is so high that at this, because that is the condition of matching condition, student's condition, and we'll find what the teacher's condition. See, instantly he said, can you tell me? I know all this philosophy. I know it is snake and rope and this and odhas and apavado, this, that we all know. It is witness, this, that we have heard enough. Tell me by whom, prompted by whom, my mind moves into the sense objects. My ears hear, my eyes see, I speak, I touch, taste. What is that behind? And see, next response from an ideal teacher comes. Shrattasya shrutram, manashu manujat, vachuha vacham, sau pranasya pranaha, chakshushas chakshu, patimuccha dhiraha, pratyasmad lokad amrita bhavanti. He does not go to describe anything. He's talking about his experience. You want to find him? It's beyond speech, beyond mind. You cannot get it. He didn't say that way. He said, oh, you went to the eyes. It is the eye. Find the real eye behind the eye. Real ear behind the ear. He's indicating. And the student is able to connect the meaning of it because he has practiced something in spiritual life and he's a genuine researcher. So, and there we find that ultimately the knowledge of the self was revealed to the student and the student became a Brahmagyani. You go to the Katha Upanishad and see Nasiketa going to the Yama. Yama is the guru. And he asked, and 3 boons, but major question was his 3rd boon. And he asked about that, what is that? Oh, knowledge, 1st boon is a mundane boon. Okay, my father is very upset, let him sleep well. And when I go back from the house of Jama, let them, my father can recognize that my son has come back, not a ghost. So the 1st boon. 2nd boon, people go to heaven. So is that really there is a heaven? Okay, anyone can ask. In the worldly sense, material prosperity here or higher joy in the heaven. Then, yes, it can be done. This is the way, this is the mantra you chant, this is the way you do the fire, home of fire, perform the home of fire. All these are said. And he said, repeated, Nachiketa was bright and brilliant boy and have tremendous faith and devotion. He immediately learned and he said, yes, is this the way? And Guru get much pleased. And then the 3rd, okay, your name will be Nachiketa Agni. This name will be your name. Anyone in future want to go to heaven, you will have to perform the Jagna, which will be named after Nachiketa. Okay, that's good. But then he said, okay, my 3rd question. Some say after death there is something, some say it is nothing. So Charvak philosophy says, why do you think of after death there is nothing? Eat, sleep, drink, and enjoy your life. Why are you bothering about your life after and this and that? Don't disturb yourself with that. And some say, no, there is that life eternal, life beyond death. What is that? And you are the God, master, you are the teacher, and you are the person who stands between the death and beyond death. So teach me. And there came the Nachiketa's advice given by the Yama, the Guru. So you see, this type of teacher, and the teacher tested the student. Okay, you can get so much money, I will give you enough life and wealth, prosperity, kingdom, heavenly joy, worldly joy, whatever you want I will give you. But he was not interested in it, the quality of the student. And then you see how much pouring of the knowledge came, and Nachiketa became a man of illumination. We find there is a tradition. In the Prashna Upanishad we find that 4 extraordinary and sincere students, Their name was, this old name, just read their name. Sukesha is one. Another is Satyakama, his father's name was Shivi. Another was Saurjayani. Another was Vaidurvi. Another was Kabandi. 5. Te ha ete brahma para brahma nishthaha parang brahma anneshwamanaha samitpanayo bhagavantam pippaladam upashannaha. Same repeated situation. These 5 students, they joined together. How? Teha ete brahmapara. They are trying to be leading their life centered around Brahman and Brahma nishthaha. They have generated some love and affection, one-pointed devotion for knowing the Brahman. See? And what? Parang Brahma anneshwamanaha. Student is searching for Parang Brahma, the Supreme Brahman. He is not satisfied with other mundane things here and there. About the material science, this, that. These cannot give eternal freedom. So they know that's the ideal student. And they, eteha eti brahmapara brahmanishtha parang brahma anneshwamana. They are searching, where shall I get the supreme knowledge? And they approached a Pippalad Bhagavantang, Pippalad Upashannaha. They approached their guru, the teacher, who is famous. His name was Pippalada. And what is his quality? He has Bhagavantam. He has realized this supreme knowledge, so he is revered very much. And they approached not by just going, say, hey, give me knowledge. They samitpani, again the tradition. They carried the whole bundle of firewood, each one, and prostrated before his feet. Tanha sarishivāca. Not like today. You come today and you become a yogi, half yogi today, and next day 90% yogi, third day yogi finished. It is not that. He went, they know so much. They are searching for Brahman. But look at the sincerity of the student. Tanha sarishivāca. Seeing these 5 boys come, 5 person willing to be the student for realizing the highest knowledge, they said, Bhuya evo tanha rishivāca. And then he said, sir, please teach us. Then what Guru says, the teacher said, oh, you have done enough austerity and practice. Already you have done, I know that. But Bhuya evo tapasha brahmacharjena swaddhaya sangvatsarang sangvatsyata yatha kamang prashnan prichata jodi vigyasamo sarvang habo vakshava. I am just quoting too much Sanskrit because it's good to hear about the Upanishads, no? So Tanha Sarishivāca, that Rishi is the name Pippalada. Pippalada told the 5 students, Bhuya eva. Aha, bhalo. Good. You have come here, you have done your previous austerities, but now you do more austerity. 1 year austerity. Tapasa. Tapasa, 3 qualities. Tapasa, brahmacharjana, swaddhaya. 3, with these 3 principles, you go and just spend 1 year. And after finishing those austerities, keeping your celibacy, purity of the mind, austerity, hard life, not eating and making merriment and joke, senses control, and Shraddha with utmost faith, purify yourself. Without purification, if you get this knowledge, you will be just distorting the thing. And most of the time it happens. Without purification of the mind, when you get a big, suppose my stomach is not clear, ready to accept something and get a good, nourishing food, it will not, I'll not be able to digest that. So there is spiritual life also. Therefore you have done so much austerity, you know so many things, but still I will say, you do your austerity. You have performed austerities by controlling the senses with brahmacharya and with Shraddha, still go and purify yourself with again tapasya or brahmacharya and Shraddha for 1 year first. then come. Then, if you come back after 1 year, let me see whether you have that tenacity. Huh? I have done so much, still you are saying so much. Why not? I'll come tomorrow. Well, no. 1 year, go and perform another austerity. Then jatha kamang prashnan pichata. Then you come and ask as many questions you want to ask me questions. But see the humility of the teacher also. Yodi vigyasyama, if I know that, see the humility of the teacher. I'll teach you everything, he said. You put me the question. First he said, you put me the questions. Teacher should be humble. Vidya dadati vinayam. When one attains some knowledge, he says when the tree becomes full of fruits, it bends down automatic. Arrogant tree stands like this. And when fruit comes really, you see, in Bengali you call phalobharo nata. With the fruits, so much fruit, so much precious thing, that it pulls them down, they become bent. So such a great teacher is saying that you, jodi vigyasama, if I know, you may put any questions, I'll try to respond, but if I know vigyasama, sarvang havu bhakshama, then all these things I'll try to explain to you. So here's the humble behavior of the teacher, and the student's quality is becoming faith, trust, and austerity, purity. All these qualities should match. And then we find this Prasna Upanishad gives chapter after chapter. After 1 year, they came back, and student from one level of question to the another level, to another level, to another level, and finally all permitted Brahmacya. We find in the Mundaka Upanishad, Brahma, he says, this is tradition. Why now people may say, Guru, who is Guru? Guru cannot be self-made. Self-made gurus are not considered anywhere. So when Swami Vivekananda went to Himalayas, in Uttarkasi, and there was Dhanraj Giriji. He was a teacher, president of that monastic council there in Uttarkasi. But Swami Vivekananda went to learn from him the scriptures. And he said, are you a sannyasi? Who has given you the sannyas? He said, our Guru was Ramakrishna, but he was not in the body. After his passing away, we took sannyas. Keeping his relics in front of that. Oh, you have taken sannyas yourself. You will not be considered as a monk. Get out. I cannot teach you. You are not fit. And moreover, what is your caste? You are not a Brahmin, so get out. But see, Vivekananda didn't give up. Vivekananda was falling at to learn so much, he hid himself and listened to their talks and things, and then ultimately Dhanraj Giriji gave him the full knowledge. But it is called the Guru Parampara. Very important point. In music there is gharana, they call music tradition, no? So some teacher transmits that, goes down. So it is very important in spiritual life. Any one teacher can say, I have illumination, I give you the knowledge. It is not accepted in the spiritual life. Why? Because your path is a questionable thing. What is the validity? You have realized something, whether it is valid or wrong, who will verify it? That's why you find in Mundaka Upanishad that Brahma, he said, very first verse says, Brahma, the creator Brahma, he had the wisdom. He gave it to his Atharva, his elder disciple or son. He gave the Brahma Jnana to him. Then Atharva gave it to Angirasa, another sage. Angirasa gave it Sattavaha. And Bharadwaja, it came to Bharadwaja, Angirasa, and then he gave the knowledge of Paravaram. So many, it is lineage, line of experience. It is coming from experience, handed over, like a lamp handed over to one lamp leads another lamp. So that's why it is from Guru Parampara. It is called from one Guru to another Guru to another Guru, another Guru. This knowledge is being transmitted that way. And that Guru Parampara is very unique. Then that Saunaka then, Vidhivat Upasanna, again we find that Saunaka, who as the student is talked about in Mundaka Upanishad, he, Vidhivat, with all formalities, with the humility and all these things, he approached to whom? Angirasam, the Guru, Angirasa. And he put that beautiful question which has been repeated many times. He said, Kasminnu bhagavo vigyati sarvamidam vigyatam bhavati iti. Oh sir, please tell me, oh Guru might tell me. And what is that? Knowing which everything else will be known in the world. No? And you know that teacher teaches then this knowledge and his ignorance was removed. So, similar instances we find in many stories in Chandogya Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, that Guru, their student is going to Guru, and Guru has a lineage, he is coming down, holding the tradition and experiencing himself and transmitting that for the good of humanity. If we find the Bhagavad Gita, it is just a Krishna, the teacher, God himself teaching the Arjuna. We find it Chandi. You go in the Chandi, we are reading Chandi every time now. Most of you are familiar with it. You find that there are the two gentlemen, one the king and another the merchant person, Suratha and Samadhi. They went to whom? To a sage, Medhas, the Muni, the sage. He is a knower of truth. And he put their question, they put their question, their Guru responded to that. There's a Guru knowledge coming from the Guru to the disciple. And the disciple you find ultimately narrating all these stories of the glory of the Divine Mother. Then what he said? Guru said, okay, now you go and do practice. See, Guru gives instruction and disciple practice that, and revelation comes, Mother appeared before both of them. That's the purpose of whole spiritual life, to see God, no? So here we find in Chandi the same story. You see, even Christ, he was baptized by John the Baptist, no? So it is one type of transmitting the wisdom, no? Though there are different words of humility, humble expressions were there from Christ also. But Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya, who is called the incarnation, he himself has his gurus. Initiation Guru, Keshav Bharati and Ishwar Puri, sannyas from Ishwar Puri. No, ulto, opposite. Ishwar Puri was the initiation Guru and Keshav Bharati was the sannyas Guru. Shankaracharya, as I mentioned, Gaudapada, Govindapada's disciple. Gaudapada's disciple, Govindapada, and Govindapada to Sankara. Sankara to the Sankara tradition in which we are all part of that. Sri Ramakrishna, how many? See, Sri Ramakrishna has Totapuri, Vedanta, Bhairavi Brahmani, Tantra practice, Govinda Rai, as this Sufism, Islamic practice, Kenaram Bhattacharya, first he got the initiation from Kenaram Bhattacharya for before even performing starting the puja of Mother Kali. So we find even incarnations come, they honor this tradition. Because they can set themselves the rule, but they imprint in this mind that tradition is important. Therefore, Swami Brahmananda, Shivananda, we find that they are all giants of spirituality coming from Ramakrishna tradition, and it is going on. That's called, therefore, teaching should be Shastra and Mantra. The teacher, it should be in conformity with the scripture, and the mantra should be powerful mantra. It should come from down the line, from the source itself. That source is knowledge. That knowledge manifests through different way. You know, that's why it's called the teaching mantra should come from Guru Mukh, from the mouth of Guru. It cannot be done in any other way. It should be transmitted from, that's why it's called, the ordinary gurus give the mantra in the ear. And Jagat Guru, the world teacher, they give pran in the heart. They inspire. Even Swami Vivekananda said, It may be that I shall cast this body off like an old worn out garment, but I shall inspire men everywhere until the world shall know that it is one with God. This is the inspiration, not in the body. He is not in the body, but he is inspiring. Even in the body, he can sit somewhere, inspire anywhere. So that is the idea, that it should be for ordinary teacher, extraordinary teacher. We find that the guru, it should come from the guru. But the question comes, who is guru then? You all know, but it is just an opportunity to talk about guru means means darkness or ignorance. That means, what is darkness? It's Maya. And also all the gunas, all the qualities manifested through the Maya. That means this whole universe is the gukara. And ru means remove, or remove the darkness, destroy the ignorance. So it is called when Maya is removed, that is the ru. So that means one who removes the deep darkness and ignorance of us, or the Maya and its expression, this universe, can bring light into our life. That is called the guru. Therefore, so guru is so much important if at least we want to know something about spirituality. But here also, scriptures suggest that quality of a teacher should be four quality. First, Shrotriyo, Abrijino, Akamahato, Jo Brahmavit Uttama. He is the guru. Very ideal quality is that, first of all, Shrotriyo, the guru must be an expert in studying the scriptures. Not studying only. He knows the essential meaning of it. Shrotriyo. Learned in the scriptures. Vedas, Upanishads, all the intricacies. What does it mean? In scriptures, words are meant in such a way, easily you can just be deluded in the words. So therefore, that person, teacher, should know himself what the Shastras mean. Ramakrishna said to Turiyananda, what is there in Vedanta? So Turiyananda had no time to come to Ramakrishna. He is inquired, why Hari is not coming nowadays? Oh, he is studying Vedanta. What is studying Vedanta? Means many books. This book. You go, Vedanta books are so many scriptures you find, even you cannot carry in your head. So many books. But what Ramakrishna said, and when he came and said, oh, what are you doing? No, I was studying Vedanta. Well, what is in your Vedanta? Is it not? God is the only real and everything is false. Boom! This is your Vedanta. And tons of books. Why? That's why we should know what the scripture, what the Gita means. Ramakrishna. See, he didn't study Gita entirely, birth by Shankar Bhashya and other things. What he said? Gita? Oh, Gita is what is the meaning? I only say 10 times Gita, 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 Gita. But that is the meaning of Gita. Ma. You did not have to read Gita. Only Gita, 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 Tagi. Tagi means detached, renounced. Bas, finish. Why to read Gita anymore? Ramakrishna said that someone has written a letter to procure certain clothing and items and this and 10 items to purchase. No? But when the letter is lost, then you find hey, where is that? Where is that? So you go to this book, that book, find out, oh, letter is here. What the letter says? Oh, send these items. You know these items, throw out the letter and act on procuring the material. Go to the shop, purchase this cloth for doing puja or whatever you want in spiritual life. Engage yourself in sadhana. Still reading. Huh? Why? 10 times you read books, or 10 times you read the letter, and don't go to collect the material. Your reading will be successful. So, act on that. So, Guru should know that. One. Second quality, abrijina. He should be pure in character. Very important point in spiritual life. Third point, akamahata, unpolluted by lust. Clear point. A spiritual leader, if he has, he is unfit. And Jo Brahma Viduttama, and greatest knower of Brahman. These are the character pure. Swami Vivekananda, in this reference, he says, what the physical sciences require is merely an intellectual equipment. But in the spiritual science, it is impossible from first to the last that any spiritual light in the soul that is impure. An impure soul cannot hold spirituality. Clear. So it should be very open to understand this point. Swami Vivekananda says, physical sciences, you need an instrument, that is the intellectual instrument. But it is impossible to the last, to any spiritual light in the soul that is impure. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God, Christ. As Swami Vivekananda said, if all the scriptures are lost and this word only remains, the world will be saved. So what a valuable. And then, he says, Swami Vivekananda continues, a vision of God or a glimpse of the beyond never comes until the soul is pure. Never it will happen. That means when it comes in anyone's life, you know, that moment your heart is so pure, mind is pure. There must be the vibrations of spirituality in the mind of the teacher. No? Swami Vivekananda's own words are so powerful. You want to be a teacher? So you should have something to give. Your heart should resonate and vibrate in higher spiritual level. And then you can transmit that to others. So Swamiji says, there must be the worthy vibrations of spirituality in the mind of the teacher, so that it may be sympathetically conveyed to the mind of the taught. It is not necessary that you will have to go and give more mantra to everyone. It is sympathy. If someone sincerely seeking, then you can give it. But you should have something to give. You have some money in your pocket, then you can do charity. I have 10 cents in my pocket and I want to promise someone, I will give you $10,000. What does it mean? Andhe naivaniya mana jatandha andhakupe patanti. Blind person leading the other blind and falling into the darkness of death. Now, in the Guru mantra we find that Guru is who? Aneka janma sampraptyo karma bandha vidahine. We chant it. Its meaning is that I bow to the divine Guru who imparts the knowledge of the self and burns away the bonds of karma which is accumulated through many births and many, many births of ours. So Guru is that who can just burn away our karmas of the past. Therefore, the teacher should be competent, and as we discussed, student also needs to be very prepared. How can the teacher impart the knowledge in others if he is not free from karma bandhan? If he is not free from karma bandhan, how he will do? Not receive Atma Jnana, how can he impart the knowledge? So, there are teachers of different categories. As we are talking about, there are world teachers. They are called Sambhavi. They give mantra. They transmit the wisdom, the knowledge. And they are the highest level of teachers. Like Ramakrishna, like Holy Mother, Swami Vivekananda, Christ, Buddhas. And also their disciples, Brahmananda, Shivananda. We are reading Shivananda. We are overwhelmed with it. How he's totally saturated in God consciousness. And touching someone, leaving Swami, the Vijnananda, just saluted him before his departure. Mahapurush Maharaj touched his head and he felt a total transformation. Who? He's a Brahmagyani, Swami Vijnananda. But he felt the urge that this is not for me, I'll have to give it to others. So he became the teacher then. So there is 3 types of initiation we find. Guru gives the mantra, that is called the initiation. And that may be 3 types. One called Sambhavi. Sambhavi is that Guru only touches, Guru only looks, or touches, or sin. and by touch, done. Everything is done. It is instant knowledge by receiving through the seeing, touching, or paying. Just someone comes and touches Ramakrishna. Bam. Ramakrishna touches in the tongue, sometimes in exciting way. That's the initiation. You have to do nothing. You are done. It's called the cobra biting. And these are the highest level. Then it's called Shakti. That is illumined gurus, those who are Brahma Gyanis, transmits divine power in the disciple's heart and awakens the spirituality in them. This is the second type. Third type is called Mantri. That means Guru draws some diagram, installs some sacred features or worship of the deity and utters some sacred mantra in the ear of the student. That is the normally what we do. That is the Mantri Diksha. And Sri Ramakrishna said that mantra is not a mantra, it is not the word, but mantra Shakti, a power. There is tremendous power in the mantra. As we said, because it is coming from, the source is Brahma, and that energy transmits from Guru to Guru to Guru to Guru to Guru. It is like the holy Ganga. Ramakrishna used to say Ganga, water of Ganga is pure. No? So, if you touch Ganga anywhere, you are pure. You need not have, Ramakrishna said, you need not have to touch Ganga from the high Himalayas down to the Bay of Bengal, everywhere. You touch anywhere, you get the purity of it. So, this is the, Sri Ramakrishna said, there is a great power in the seed of God's name. When you get the mantra, there is a seed mantra, the middle mantra. So that seed is God's name. Ramakrishna said it has a great power. It destroys the ignorance. It has the power, it destroys the ignorance. We are all spiritual life, we are talking so much about only destroying the ignorance. No? But that mantra, that bija, have the potential power to really can free one from all ignorance. That is there. But it should germinate. If we don't work on that, it will not germinate. You keep it as a very beautiful, nice, powerful seed on a piece of stone. It will be there. 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, 10 days, you keep it. So it should be put in the heart of a person, and he should cultivate it with love and devotion. Love means little tears should come, little analytical mind should work, detachment from the world should come, worldliness should reduce. Then it is nurtured, and it flourishes inside. Spirituality will flourish. So Ramakrishna continued, a seed is tender and the sprout soft. Still, it pierces the hard ground. The ground breaks and makes way for the sprout. Look at that in the freeway or in our parking lot. You will find that there is cracks. And some seed has fallen there. And little water came, and it is just from there a plant is coming out and sprouting out. No? It has that small, tiny seed has so much power. And spiritual mantra, what we get from our gurus, that mantra has that tremendous power. Holy Mother, one day, see, Arupananda was a monk then, serving Holy Mother. Arupananda brought a tiny banyan seed. We have our banyan tree here. So he brought one tiny seed and showed it to Holy Mother while she was in Balpara, in the village. And then told Holy Mother, Mother, look Mother, this seed is so small, smaller than the seed of even red spinach. And yet, from this comes such a huge and gigantic tree. What a wonder. And Holy Mother said, why not? Just see how small the bija, the seed mantra of the Lord's name. Yet from that springs forth in due time. What it springs forth? Mother is very to the point and very pertinently expressed the idea. What he says, that springs forth in due time. Mind it. Every mother's word is like Upanishad. It will not, she didn't say, it will sprout. No. In time. In time means when you are ready, how much you have poured water, how much you have taken out the weeds, or you are putting weeds into it. We put weeds into it. How? Criticizing other, seeing the negative things of other, talking about bad of others, cultivating all the negativities in the world. Come, all the negativity come in me. I am the holy person. Come in me. He is that, he is that, he is that, he is that. Come in me, come in me. Put more weeds there. That's not. He says, Mother said, springs forth in due time. You take out the weed, pour water, tears, humility, patience, prayer, meditation, and a rigorous effort should be made. And then spiritual consciousness will come, ecstasy will come, devotion will come, and love will come. Mother's words are so wonderful. So, Mother said, yet from that minor, tiny seed that springs forth in due time, spiritual consciousness. Worldly consciousness, it will be all spirit. Everywhere is consciousness. And it's ecstasy. Going beyond ecstasy, people are overwhelmed, no? And the devotion, deeper devotion, and love means prema, all will come. So, this is the way we have to think about our teacher and nurture our mantra. And Guru is very much essential. But Guru does not mean also we have to, before we end also have to say Guru does not mean, don't think you have to serve the Guru for a physical Guru. Think of the mantra, think of the principle and focus there in your spiritual life. If you get a chance, of course, with your devotion, what you can do, you will do. But that is not important. Many people go to their Guru and day and night serve them. And what? Net result, they become nothing, useless. Because you are very close to the Guru means you will see all the faulty sides of the man. Or the man. He is a man or a woman. But they don't follow the principle. So that becomes beneficial if one is very devoted. At the same time, that wisdom I always keeps. I have to understand who I am talking, who I am interacting. And also Guru also should be very careful to see whether he keeps his own dignity or not. So this is very important. Guru, not the man, but the principle. The mantra you got, the instruction you got. Think every day of that moment when you got it exclusively. Forget about everything else. That is Guru, that is the tradition, that is the mantra Shakti has been transmitted. Live in that and realize God. That is the instruction of our Gurus. And our real Guru, as I said, is Sri Ramakrishna, because she is God himself. And all Gurus, what you see, these are all channels. Different sprouts, different places. I give the example, you can touch the Ganga in the purest form, in the Gomukh, where it is coming, only pure snow, water, pure. You come down Gangotri, little mud has added with it, it looks little dirty. But you take the Ganga and sprinkle, you are pure. You go down, come to the Kankhal, then go to Benares, go to Calcutta, yes, my God, the water is so dirty. But you sprinkle, you get pure. So your devotion makes you pure. Not the water dirty dirty is external, but the Pavani Shakti, the purifying power of the mantra and the teaching you got, it is the tradition coming down. So that is our Guru, and that is important in our life for spiritual growth. And by God's grace, we want to be humble, and we are fortunate that we got this initiation from this spiritual tradition of Sri Ramakrishna, which is nothing but experience. And that is waiting for us, all of us. Thank you all. We will have some questions. After the music is done, then we will have some questions have come. We will spend some time with the question, maybe 10 minutes or so. Be brief in your questions, please. Okay. shall we announce next week what is there? Few announcements. What will next? Today is Sunday, so Tuesday will be as usual 4:30 p.m. class, 7:30 p.m. class. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. and then 7:30 p.m. also. Please note down all this, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday classes are there. And now summer, that's why other days will be, Friday will be off. And next Sunday, who is speaking?
Swami
Sure.
Vedanta, what is divine love?
Yeah. So, Swami Vedanta will be speaking on the topic.
What is divine love?
What is divine love? Okay. And now.
And on Saturday at 4 p.m., we'll be observing the annual Vivekananda Day at our Swami Vivekananda house in South Pasadena. We'll be just a few of us going there. It's not open to the public, but we'll have our usual puja and some songs and reading, and all are invited to join us.
Yes, you please join. Is be staying at home, and you will be able to see. We shall try to send it through streaming, but we do not know yet whether the Wi-Fi connection will be favorable. But we hope so. Okay.
The first question: I live in a country, Italy, where, to my knowledge, there is no guru. Besides the wonderful lectures on YouTube and books, am I missing other viable ways to grow on the spiritual path?
Yes, that is true, but there is no such center or any opportunity though. But Sri Ramakrishna said that what you are doing probably is listening to the talks, lectures, and thinking of God, the pure God. So the heart will be purified, and Ramakrishna said that when the mind becomes pure, the mind becomes the guru. Mind will teach you. Many people get mantra in dream. We find in Holy Mother's life, they got some mantra before coming to Mother. And then when they came to Mother, Mother gave them the same mantra. So we should not be very disheartened because you are not getting anybody there to give the mantra. But your mind, by praying to God sincerely, and God is in our heart, and when the mind will be purified, then mind will teach us, mind becomes our guru, and that mantra will come in so many different ways. So pray to Mother, pray to God.
Next question from Martha. What is the proper way for a relative outsider to say in words, thank you? And then gives this suggestion, Pranam Swami, and then thank you for your practice and light.
For practice?
Thank you for your practice and light.
Oh, I'm not a comment.
What's the proper way to say thank you?
Okay, thank you, thank you. We say thank you is enough. We say we say salutation or pranam. We say in Sanskrit or in India, but it's anyway. Thank you is enough. It's the heart which speaks, not the language.
Jayesh is asking from Dallas. Sometimes I feel a call to serve the village I came from in India, moving back. But responsibilities towards younger kids prevent it. How do I know when to take a call for the right time of your heart's calling? Can Guru Swami Vivekananda maybe give the guidance?
Yeah. Yes, God is in everyone. It's a great call that you are feeling for the good poor people in India. But God has given you your own children and your family now. So you will have to do the best service to them, thinking that you are serving God in them. That should be the attitude for the time being, and start thinking of serving in different ways. You can search for where genuine service activity going on through Ramakrishna Mission or any other organization. And where there is children's education, these, that, they are all lacking for monetary help so much. or even with your expert opinion to help them to run their own organization. So you can connect in so many ways, not that you have to give up your home and responsibility of your children and or family and to go to serve them. Your money is also very important factor. You are earning money, so if you can, with that money, it may help so many poor people from their hunger, from their so many students, they don't get proper education. Medical students, they can go to pay their fees in their institution. So please make a balance between this and pray to God. He will give you the inspiration inside. And if you want to talk more, then call me. Okay.
Guha asks, how do we serve our Guru?
Now, Sarvadevananda, that's a very good question. If sometimes we think that physical service is not possible, and also the Guru is also at a distance, you may be at a distance, and also that's not intended. More is that if you can do something, do, but more is that what the instruction has been given, follow those instructions, pray, meditate, do more japa, the mantra you got. You got the key to spiritual wisdom, the door to enter into the spiritual realm of heaven. No? So just work on that. Day and night repeat the mantra Guru has given. Just pray to Ramakrishna, the Satchidananda Guru, in the personal form or the impersonal form, whatever suits your mind. No, don't make any distinction. If the mind does not go to the form, think of the formless aspect of God, and that is Satchidananda Brahman. And mantra remaining the same, repeat the mantra, feel the presence. That is the best way to serve our Gurus. Thank you all. And then we'll see you again. Jai Ma. Stay well. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ram Krishnarpanam Astu.